Hi, my name is Lornelle Jonas. I am the founder and managing director of Elite Advisory. We are a professional services firm that specializes in accounting, tax, and advisory services. We are based in Sandton, and we are also the proud first female platinum partner, zero platinum partner in South Africa. So there was a day when I was browsing through LinkedIn and I saw a message, because usually like on LinkedIn you get a lot of people messaging you trying to sell you stuff, and there was this cool guy called Andrew and Andrew's like, I want to tell you about Syft, and I was like, cool, let's get on a demo. And I remember like at the time, because we were on zero, I remember thinking, okay, I'm looking for something that's going to give me a little bit of like a better reporting, because we'd also used Caseware at the time to prepare financials, but I looked for something that could give me more insights into like what's really happening in the client's business. And yeah, so I jumped on a call with Andrew and I was hooked, and I signed up for Syft. And yeah, it's really been so amazing, using Syft for our clients, seeing the impact that it has, seeing how we can provide more value-added reporting for our clients and more insightful reports. Yeah. One of the groups that we service, or specific clients that we service, are in this space, the legal space, advocates. So advocates operate very differently from what we know. So usually in business you would find that you deliver a service, you provide an invoice, and you usually get paid within either 30 days or 7 days, or however your payment terms, right? But advocates have a specific challenge, is that when they issue an invoice, they can only get paid 97 days later. That's like a standard industry, I would say, rule or practice. And so if you think about it, that provides a very unique challenge for them from a cash flow perspective, because they might have an invoice that they've sent out, let's say it's 200,000 Rand, but this 200,000 Rand is only going to come 97 days later, or sometimes even longer if it's not paid on time. So how Syft has helped, the reports has helped, is it's helped us to project some of their cash flow balances so that they know what that balance would look like based on past history, based on the current debtors that they have, based on the current supplier invoices that they have to pay. So it provides some sort of insight for us to be able to plan, not just necessarily for managing the costs, but also from a tax planning perspective, because they have provisional tax payments that they have to make, as well as VAT payments as well. So I've also found that the Syft reports have allowed us to be able to, I would say, also set ourselves apart in terms of how we deliver our service to that specific client group. And that's why I believe Syft is the best. Okay, my favorite feature is actually, if I think about for Elite specifically, my favorite feature is the analytics, where you can actually see the number of transactions that's been processed. That's what I use for my practice, like what's the average income that you receive from that client, when was the last time you invoiced that client. So I think from a practice perspective, it's helped me gain insights to see if I'm servicing a client, how many transactions have I built for this, how many transactions have we processed for this client, how much revenue are we generating from this client. And then you can even go and have a discussion to be like, maybe I shouldn't have like a blanket approach from a pricing perspective, but more or less from a value added perspective. So I found that has really helped us also change some of our pricing models and also how we do our work. So that for me has also been very valuable just from a practice perspective. So that's my favorite feature. Great, amazing. Yeah, it's been really great. Like the quick response, the hands-on approach, really customer focused and making sure that we really understand the tool. I love the fact that you guys are available at all hours. So I can have like a call with Noreen at like 6 in the morning or 7. And that really helps just from a business owner perspective, because sometimes your day fills up with so many meetings. So it also just helps, from that perspective. So we Syft has a really, really great customer success management team, really. Keep on doing the great work. We need you guys. Accountants need technology. If you are an accountant out there, don't want to call it the Stone Ages, but are still in the manual world, please come on board, embrace technology, use Syft, we are a Zero Platinum partner. Get onto any cloud software that you can just help be a better service provider to your clients and provide, I guess, a better service. And also help you to also run a better practice for yourself to give you peace of mind as well. So yeah.